Radiance ban. Ban.
Welcome to your Pinoy Grand Finals, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Lysander Sonora. Gonna be casting Pinoy versus Pinoy. It's gonna be Mineski versus MSI. Both of them hard-fought battles to reach where they are now. MSI a little tougher on that path, facing a roadblock in the form of Impervious Gaming in Game 1, making everyone in the chat lose some faith. But in the end, they turned it around. I mean, some spectacular gameplay. They smashed out the Singaporean squad and, well, took the victory to meet their fellow Filipinos in the grand final here. Mineski, of course,
10 seconds to
took
go.
I wouldn't say easy, but a very convincing 2-0 over Loyat, and claiming revenge for their other countrymen, Dreams Dota, Dreams Legion, Dreams whatever you guys call them, but it's Dreams. They got knocked out by Loyat 2-0 in the quarterfinals, so Mineski claims that blood with a 2-0 sweep over the Malaysian squad as well. So Mineski, definitely the favorites in this matchup, but MSI gonna give them a run for their money, and Pinoy, I expect lots of trolley action all across the board here. So Mineski going to respect that Razor ban, actually immediately banning out Razor and taking out the Lone Druid as well. Lone Druid was a big key factor in MSI's victory over what was it, guys? What they call it? Impervious Gaming. Yes, Impervious Gaming the other day. So, well, I'm pretty familiar with Mineski by now after casting them a couple of times. So we're gonna have an Outworld Destroyer, immediate pickup here from Mineski. So still gonna secure that immediate mid dominance with that OD. After banning out the Razor ban is just to set up that OD pick. And well, since MSI doesn't want to pick it up, we're going to snag it right up. But unfortunately for them, there is still Nyx Assassin left in the pool, so they have one of those potential hard counters that might be going against them if they do decide to run this OD. So we're going to see if MSI do pick it up within the first two picks. Will they go for Nyx Assassin, or will they start setting up their master plan to take up this game 1? This is a best of 5 in the grand final, so the winner will go home with $1,000 US. And if you guys missed my little conversion lesson the other day, $1,000 is converted to about 50,000 Philippine bucks. I know it's called something else, but it's 50,000 Filipino dollars, and 50k of their currency can actually buy a lot of stuff. So just a little bit of a comparison for you guys, 100 to 150 to 300 Filipino bucks can actually get you a McDonald's meal. So well, they put it at 10k and you have quite a bit of money on your hands here. So MSI, they pick up the Naga, they pick up the Visage, ignoring Nyx Assassin altogether. And will Mineski actually pick it up? Because if they don't, well, Nyx Assassin middle is very possible. So we're gonna see if yeah, we're gonna see if Mineski will pick up the Nyx Assassin here, or will they just leave it in the pool, tempt it out, perhaps even not even gonna respect it at all. Nyx Assassin, of course, not the surefire way to beat up that OD because of the Spire Carapace. Yeah, it's great. I mean, the mana burn is great, but he can still be countered if the OD does banish, get some good nukes off. And of course, the Spike Carapace reflecting Sanity's Eclipse can hurt the OD quite a bit. So one of OD's best ways to deal with Nyx is just to banish him out and deal with him later. And now Mineski gotta pick up Puck for J. Puck for J, Puck for Joven. Yeah, probably Puck for Joven here. Yes, Puck for Joven.
10 seconds to go.
Or J. Either of them do run the solo mids from time to time. So the Puck is one of the more favorite heroes here. Will we see a lifestealer is the question here. But unfortunately, there is a Naga on the field, so Naga might dissuade any kind of lifestealer usage. Because if he pops that rage, he gets netted up. There's a song, they isolate and just bash him up. So lifestealer might not be the key to this battle, but you have the Puck to set it up. So will we see a lifestealer? And another thing to note, of course, this will be a safe lane / off lane Puck, because the OD, well, it could run the OD on the off lane safe lane as well. So the Puck is not really expected to be picked up here, so I'm surprised Mineski actually snacks it up. It does reveal a lot of, wow, they ban out lifestealer. So there's a Nyx ban, and there is a Gyrocopter, there is Lifestealer ban as well. So Gyrocopter, of course, just perfect synergy with Visage with all that splash damage, and Naga as well. All that splash damage can rack up all those Soul Assumption charges for the Visage to throw out. So it's really, really powerful. And yes, for you guys in the chat, this is first game. This is the first game, so
5 seconds.
Oh, yep, throw the TV. Yes, sometimes when I go into the game, I have to switch it off because my teammates will just say, hey, we don't want to hear any kind of nonsense. We don't want to hear you breathing. And yeah, let me know, guys, if I am breathing into the mic. I'll sort it out immediately during the draft. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. I heard a little bit of complaints, not too much, about my mic issues yesterday, so I will try and not breathe. But really, guys, just for the sake of your ears, do let me know. Any kind of constructive feedback is welcome. And well, haters gonna hate, but I will take a look at all your comments that do come in. So right, so MSI have their 4th ban out here. They have 50 seconds left to ban, so pretty much gonna be scratching your heads here. Why would they ban Lifestealer? It's perfect synergy with what they have right now. So of course, a Lifestealer is good. It's a good hero to have when you have the Naga Visage. So I think Mineski probably just we don't want to deal with that because the Naga counts as Lifestealer. But if we don't ban it out, you might take it as well. So now we see Darkseer gonna be the 3rd pick. So setting up some big team fight combos. I'm excited to see if we have Enigma here, but it does give a lack of solo mids as well as solo mid potential coming in. So maybe MSI. Well, they're just gonna be building the just picking the building blocks of this strategy right now. They still have 2 more slots to fill, and they're gonna still start up with that big vacuum, with that splash as well as the Naga net, the song, just to set up any kind of big team fight combo. For now, they're just gonna pick up the Darkseer and just see what Mineski can respond with. And of course, they pick up the Alchemist. Alchemist, one of the best heroes to go up with a Naga Visage. I think MSI might have waited a little bit too long to want to snatch that up, but like I said, Naga is extremely good against actually melee carries. Don't really like Naga. Melee carries that can't move around with that lag mobility really hate her because you usually get a BKB to ensure that mobility. But guess what? That net is going to give you 5 seconds of a real sticky situation. So Alchemist, he tends to go for BKB as well as tends to go for Shadow Blade. All that counted up by this ensnare. So he has to be very careful. Mineski, do snatch it up, because if they give the Alchemist, I think MSI do have a very, very strong team on their side here. So right now we're gonna see how well the Pinoy squad's gonna deal with it. But guys, for you guys that need any kind of betting advice, I would say bet on the Pinoys, because I'm just having this feeling that Pinoy teams will be winning a lot of games today. And Templar Assassin gonna be picked up here by MSI, and the Wisp. Wow, a Wisp by Mineski. A Wisp by Mineski here. So showing the hand a little bit, going to be a little bit global, and I'm excited to see if this is going to be a ganking Alchemist or is it going to be just that farmer sitting in that lane, just chopping up creeps with his acid spray as well as the Greevil's Grid, just amounting a lot of gold. And this does speak to me that they are going aggressive here, because unless they want to put the puck in a very, very unfavorable position, they will have to run that safe lane puck, safe lane OD, or they could just go for... Now I have a feeling that MSI might pick up Tidehunter. Rubik has been banned out. It could be a Magnus, it could be a Tidehunter. I am going with Tidehunter here. The minus armor stacking is going to be pretty huge. We're going to see what they do. MSI, Tidehunter will be fabulous actually. The counter initiation, the initiation on the Wisp is going to be very devastating. And of course, Alchemist. Oh wow, they banned out Slada. So Mineski doing a little bit of homework. They did see that the Slada was picked earlier, and they will pick it. Was picked yesterday by MSI, and they did do that really, really interesting draft and just destroyed their opponents here. So Mineski doing a bit of homework, probably going to be catching MSI off guard. They will not be expecting that Slada ban.
10 seconds to go.
And there's one thing that's going to be confusing me to no end here, is why there are still haters in the chat about the Pinoys and stuff. Because how is there any quarrel when both sides are Pinoy, man? I mean, do you guys... has it come down to MSI versus Mineski in terms of fan base? I don't know, but it looks like it will be a carry Naga here because the Windrunner will be the final pickup here in that tri-lane. So MSI going for a bit of a mid-game cheesy split push kind of strat. Yeah, but the Wisp does counter that up. So Mineski already planning ahead of time, but the Naga will be putting a crimp in their plans here if they do teleport into a song. It could be wasting a lot of relocate time as well. Cause Alchemist a lot of trouble because sometimes I think the Alchemist might just stun himself because he will pop that stun before the relocate happens, and now if Naga pops a song, well, easy dodge of that gang here. So Mineski, oh, they pick up here. They have a last pick. They have one more support role to fill. Will it be something generic like a Crystal Maiden? Do we look towards something like Shadow Demon? I guess the Shadow Demon won't be that great, but it does create some good illusions for them to use here. It will be good at stopping the TA. I'm gonna see if that does happen. Otherwise, they could go something a little bit more DPS to chip away those refraction charges. We could look along the lines of, oh yep, Shadow Demon. Here we go. So Shadow Demon will be the pickup here for Mineski. A lot of damage sources, which is why Shadow Demon is good against TA. The disruption does provide immediately 2. Shadow Poison gets 2, so you get a lot of refraction procs on off a Shadow Demon. So Mineski going for the Banish Shred, I also call it the OD and the Shadow Demon pickup. So I wouldn't say it's too special, but they are definitely going to be running a safe lane slash safe in OD slash puck here, and go a little bit aggressive. Oh, servers. Okay, that was not my fault, I swear. So servers once again giving us problems and making sure that we do not start on time, as usual. And well, I'm just gonna wait and see if Dota decides to load here. Meanwhile, go follow my Twitter at LysanderZenora. I do post updates there on my castings, my latest endeavors and giveaways and whatnot, which will be happening soon as well. So go follow it there. Go follow there, and you stand to win prizes. My giveaways are something special, so you guys should definitely keep an eye on those. Yes, guys, I'm Pinoy. Yes, I'm Russian too. Alright, still waiting. Alright, so it looks like I am disconnected from the server. It's not just me, I think. Yep, the lobby has been rehosted. So, yep. Okay, we're just gonna sit here and just stare at stuff. I'm level 123, guys, so I am not in any rush to play any games. Alright guys, I promised you I'll let you look at my stuff yesterday, so yeah, you can look at my stuff while we go through. There's local those, try to sort them out. Right, we have signatures, couriers. I'm training this for the Venge weapon if anyone wants to be in, or the Whaleblade if anyone's interested. Then the Shagbark, skip. Go next, Rage, bit of boat, Bastion. These two I dropped from a game, so I was pretty happy about those. This one as well. So I dropped so many Bat Rider items. I never played a single game of Bat, and these are the useless stuff that I got from the lockbox. Genuine Broken Shackles, genuine Crest of the Wyrmlords, and I don't even know. And this little guy, I won at the I3. I gave away some Elgazos and I won them in return. And no, don't go first. I'm showing them my items. Look at this. And I got a Twin Serpent Bow from Medusa. Don't play her anymore. Got a lot of Blackpool Watches, so a bit bummed about that one. Got a few items here, and yep, scrolling through, you can see all the stuff that I got. And, yep, and yeah, top three heroes. My featured hero. I do love my Lena. Tickets. Been doing well recently, so having that chance to show off. You guys don't see the heroes I pick. Alright, let's go. So we're gonna jump into the game. Yeah, the servers are very cranky these days, so we have to account for all these kind of lag times. Hopefully they don't stall us up too much, but now we'll be jumping into the game and the players will be loading up. All pick is in order. And hello to all you guys in Dota TV. Glad you guys can hear me fine. This time I didn't miss it before the game actually starts, so you guys actually can hear what I have to say about the draft, what I have to say about the team strats and lineups, and a lot of trolling gonna be coming your way, I think. Yep, a lot of trolling gonna be coming your way. Alright, just gonna let the teams pick up their heroes.
Templar assassin.
Yeah, once they do pick up the heroes.
May not be the most important thing, but whatever works.
I support your win. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys, the reason why I'm so high level is because I've been stacking with all my friends and all of us had compendiums. So I leveled up very, very, very fast. So yeah, I leveled up really fast, and I leveled up really fast. So my wins don't match my level. That's pretty much how you can say it. Alright, waiting for the heroes to be picked up. MSI has drafted up the heroes, so we have to wait for that all pick time to count down about 45 seconds before you can pick up those heroes. So we have to just sit around and yeah, I see you guys very amazed with my items. So we're gonna jump in game here. We're gonna ask Bastian to take the side seat, ask him to watch from the sidelines. Alright, on the Radiant side we have Mineski gonna be having Jay. Right, so it is Jay on the puck. It's gonna be RTR, also known as Geo, on that Wisp. It's gonna be Joven on the OD, Jesse Vaj on the Alchemist, and Owa gonna be on the Shadow Demon. Of course, we have our customary pause. If it's not, it is not C Dota. Alright, we have MSI-EvoGT, Badburn Heart will be Templar Assassin, Nivek will be on Knife K. Whatever you guys want to call him. I'm gonna call him Nivek, it's easy to say. So Darkseer will be playing on that off lane, will be played by Nivek. And RR will be playing the Visage. JYC will be on the Windrunner. Ooh, new hair, very nice. And Woots, Heartbroken, will be playing on that Naga Siren. RR is so handsome. So a little bit of bromance going on here in between the players. Circlet of the Northern Wind. One proudly wherever she goes, Lyrelay reminds the world that it is her business to turn back the inevitable and discover victory where others have foretold defeat. So very, very poetic here, and it's a nice set, I think. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's a new kind of flavor for Windrunner, and it has one in front instead of the back, so it's kind of nice. Cloak of the Northern Wind as well, so doesn't look very different. I think the Featherfall set is pretty nice. Yeah, Featherfall. Alright, so oh yeah, by the way, just a little bit of a fun fact for you guys that didn't know. Actually, Lyrelay is just a mix-up of the letters for Alaria, I think. Yeah, I think so. Alaria? I could be wrong. Alaria. Probably wrong. But yep. Does Alaria have a Y in it? Nope, doesn't. But it is. If you reshuffle the letters, you might get Alaria, who is which is her name in Dota 1. So, right. Let's see here what's gonna happen in this game. All 5 Mineski heroes are gonna be going bottom lane. Gonna bring up the last hits and denies. Not gonna be mattering too much now. Why are you guys asking me to delete comments? Yeah, guys, I'll be giving away stuff very soon, so do remember to follow up my Facebook as well as like me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, actually, it's very important. I do have a lot of notices there. If you don't have Twitter, you can like me on my Facebook, and that also helps. We might see a 5-on-5 clash here, or rather a 3-on-5 clash. Not gonna be too fair for you. Oh, JYC gonna munch through it, and here comes the tether. Is there gonna be a banish? There is gonna be a banish. Windrun has already been spent. Is there gonna be a tether? Tosses out the stun. That's gonna be landing on JYC. Off flies out as well. This will be first blood. Soul Assumption tries to do some damage here. It does do a lot of damage to Owa. RR will be dropped down to half health. So Mineski draws first blood there. Very quick tether, very quick munch through the trees here by Owa. Will secure them that first kill. So bonus goal coming the way of Shadow Demon. So the support immediately will grant himself some boots as well as wards for the team, I think. Nope, just 400 bucks. And he's gonna have his boots very fast. So the boots on Shadow Demon early game is very, very, very well done. Because it will allow him to run up to the hero and just set it up. Dandy face equals dandy face no space. Oh, I hear a pop here on the Alchemist. He is going to run for JYC. Are we going to see another feeder Windrunner? Nope, this will be RR taking a fall. He is 295 on that movement speed. There's going to be a banish actually. Oh, they're going to try to poke down Geo. Is Geo going to die? No, Geo will not be taking a fall here. Woot still wants to chase. And oh wow, going to take arrows to the back and knee. And here we go, shaking up a new set of brews here. Woots will take another hit to the face and will walk through the tether as well. That was a bad mistake, but the Wisp will die here. Shadow Demon will get 2 kills now. Soul Catcher and JYC, he does not have Windrun for now 10 seconds and no spells as well. Owa, he's gonna have a right click and a banish. This is another kill. This tri lane going absolutely horrendous for MSI. Mineski fans, cheer your lungs out because Owa is on a killing spree. 4-1 is the score now, and Boots gonna come back in the lane here. For once I see a Naga Siren lane not work out as well as you wanted to, and Windrunner gonna come back into the lane here. Still 5 tangles, a ring of protection, and no aggressive powers so far, save for her right clicks. And Geo there, very unfortunate that he had to die, but still it did grant a lot of assist gold. 4 assists here for Jesse Vash and 3 kills for the Shadow Demon. Wisp did get 1 kill himself, so he's gonna be happy about that. Sentry Ward gonna be spotted. Nope, it's again the matter of the pixels here. Sentry Ward nerf, big deal. Meanwhile, J on evac action going on here. It is 5 last hits to the 6, so it's pretty okay, pretty balanced. Bad burn on his Templar Assassin, 8-1. Doing pretty well considering he's against no D, 11 for 1 now, and Joven is just going to be taking away those refraction charges. So far doing okay. And are we going to see more aggression here on the bottom lane is the question. It is a very aggressive kind of tri lane where Naga takes a lot of that farm, but the Windrunner has been dying a lot, and with a lot of deaths there on their supports, it does hurt them quite a lot. And tether somehow, oh, the tether's just to break the trees, I think, yeah. And Visage, it might not be a good idea for you to just come on here, and Woods does use the illusions actually, not going for any points in end snare. Are they gonna get it? Oh, they won't get it. Power shot wasted as well. There's a lot of mana down the drain, but Windrunner is gonna feel okay with that. Jay, meanwhile, taking a little bit of Iron Shell harassment, but still gonna be pretty fine there. And guys, on the bright side, I start off this grand finals without missing first blood, so are you proud of me? Yep, illusions just gonna be a little bit of a pass here for Owa. They're gonna splash him. It's a waste of mana though. Nah, just gonna chase him down, right click him up. Not gonna do it. Naga's gonna keep her mana. It's a lot of mana to be spent here if she does just splash every time it's off cooldown. And are they gonna jump on her? Nope, probably not. They had a lot of lucky kills because they picked off the Visage. There is no Soul Assumption to follow up. Now Templar Assassin still hasn't lost all her intel just yet. And Joven in the middle lane is level 4 now. The Sentry Ward, that's gonna banish the Templar. She's gonna take a bit of right click. Yeah, gonna take a little bit of right click, completely out of mana, losing her mind as well because of the intelligent steal. And Owa, Alchemist 1-2-1 right now, so gonna have a little bit of greed on the side because he knows his tri lane's at advantage. He's on that safe lane, and he will be. Yeah, Templar. Oh, Templar with the Ace Rune. No, but no mana at all, and he will not. No mana also, he will not be able to gank this. Well, he has mana now. He has gotten some of his mind back. And meanwhile, the tri lane still being very aggressive here. MSI drops down another Sentry Ward, so Star Wards once again. Woo. Alright. The Empire Sentry's back. JYC 1-1-1 build. So it's gonna be pretty balanced here. Oh, Jay in trouble. Evac just gonna be punching away, forcing him out of the lane. Might force a salve up here, but probably wants to conserve that. And meanwhile, Woods sitting at level 3 now. JYC level 3 as well, so all of them actually getting some levels. Oh, now's trouble time. Jesse Vash don't line up for a shackle. Gets lined up for a shackle. Will he land up for a shackle? Throws out the stun. What a lot of damage there. Jesse Vash will take a lot of damage. Will not go down there, but now they're going to chase down Owa in a lot of danger as well. That's a killing spree going the way of the Windrunner. So what looked to be something that would have benefited them now becomes a big trouble for them now. RR is going to get pounded here by the Alchemist. Jesse Vash managing to flask up in time. JYC getting a double kill as well as a killing spree. This might be his arcane boots. Yeah, he will have his arcane boots in a while now. Pops the ultimate from the Alchemist. Well, he popped the stun. Nope, Naga is back in the lane, so not going to try out anymore. This is why Visage is such a price support in the tri lane, because of that constant power he can throw out. And they're gonna throw one concoction at her. She tries to jaunt that with the illusions, but not gonna work because of that long cast time. And now the Iron Shell once again going to be pushing Jay to his tower. Both sides going to be pretty happy. 22 last hits to the 23, so pretty even across the board. Darkseer hasn't been taking any neutral so far, so it doesn't really count. And now he might actually just do just that. And Joven, meanwhile, picks up a null talisman, probably just at the start. And has boots now. Want to go for Tranquils for that Aura proc. Owa wants to try rotate to the middle lane, but it's daytime, probably not going to get anything done. And Jesse Vash has to be very careful here. The Observer Ward does spot the rotation here from the Templar Assassin. Why are you guys all adding me? I have no space left for my friend list, guys. I would love to add you guys. Maybe if a lot of you guys do add me, I will. Oh, net. Hold that thought. Jesse Vash on it. Is on his ultimate here. So he does have some kind of aggression going on. The power shot going to be missing. I think, yep, power shot does miss there. And Jesse Vash will not be in any trouble. Here comes Shadow Poison, going to be vanishing up. The Visage there. Power shot, going to be running back right into it. Alchemist wants to pound away at RR, but not going to happen here. Do I hear a TP support? No, a big shackle here. But yep, there is the support here from Park. Double kill here immediately for Jay, but Nivak, he's here as well. That's why I heard. And that's 3 kills going the way of the Radiant side. Now MSI, he wants to have something regained for his team. Nivak, is he gonna punch him away? Templar comes in, stabs a blade in his face. And now with another haste rune, Templar might get 2 kills. Jesse Vash on the run here, shakes up the concoction. Will he throw it at Badburn? He will. The surge plus the haste. I don't think he has any place to run. Shackle shot gonna lash him once again. Alchemist will fall. Darkseer is gonna take that up with that Iron Shell, and Nivak. Oh, Nivak doesn't have TP, but I don't think they're going to push any issues here. Jay is out of mana, RTR is only level 3, and sitting at 0 armor is not something you want to do. Brawls are not something that you like. JYC, meanwhile, has picked up a Ring of Basilius, not choosing to go for Arcane Boots, instead opting for a bottle. So going a little bit more health regen, as well as the armor. Right? Nope. Health regen is also mana regen, and now they're going to try and catch OD. OD way out of position, banishes himself. Oh, sick disruption, going to save him a little while. Going to see if that does save him. Yeah, it does, out of disables now. And now OD can turn it around. Are they going to turn it around? Templar Assassin wants to drop the nuke. Visage will take a fall there. He will banish out TA, and this is just what I call Pinoy Dota, guys. Look at all that dive. Look at the dive, man. Root's going to be diving the tower. Badburn actually diving the tower. Nets up, jots it out, and Jay actually dodges it very spectacularly there. Well done from him. And now Badburn actually stacks up 3 points in poison. Wants to go for disruption here. Gets caught out. The S4 coil. And going to throw a Mel Strike over. There's still refraction charge. Might not want to break it out. It does break now. The poison tick. Poison tick. Yes, poison tick will kill him. Oh, what a nice John over. Silences up. Gets splashed to the face. Puck apparently can swim. Woots gonna go man fighting here. Oh, the siege creep. Kati, the catapult MVP. Gonna pick off the Naga here. 13-8 is the score here, and we have only 8 minutes in. We have more than 2 kills per minute. This is Pinoy Dota at its best, guys. And we see a 3,000 gold lead here from Mineski and JYC as well as RR. Both of them, oh wow, Visage 0 and 4 this game. So looking to pull it back together. Probably want to pull himself together. And well, there's a 4/4 on Windrunner. There's an illusion rune there for her to grab up if she does want it. And OD could be in trouble again. He has to be careful. Nivek, Arcane Boots on him. Jesse Vash finally getting a little bit of time to farm. Will get 1 last hit, and Wisp gonna desperately try and get some EXP on the board. He is level 5 due to the excessive amount of divings. And yeah, guys, for you guys who want to trade with me, I'll trade with you guys after the game. So yeah, so after the stream I'll ask you guys again about this trade. And now Joven in the middle lane, gonna get him Maul Strike. Is that gonna be a banish? No banish for him. There's the surge on in. Disruption, gonna be disrupting the TA instead. And he's taking a lot of Iron Shot. That Purge on him. This is what I was saying. TA doesn't like Purge too much. There you go. Taking a lot of damage. Purge goes down. And Purge Gamer here over. Nivek, meanwhile, gonna surge himself away. Is there banish? Nope. No Sanity's Eclipse. No banish from the Astral Imprisonment as well from both banish heroes. So the banish threat, very good at fending off dives, because you will actually buy a lot of time. There's 2.5. Oh well, Windrunner brings down Ayu in the bottom lane there. You have 2.5 seconds of disruption. You have 4 seconds of Astral Imprisonment. That's a lot of buying time. A lot of time bought for your teammates to TP in and for a lot of stuff to go wrong. So meanwhile, Jay is going to go up to the top lane there, get some farm on his Blink Dagger, and meanwhile Badburn still hasn't got his face boost there. Excessive diving has been pretty bad for his health thus far, and we'll see if he gets it up in short order. Will he go for drums? Maybe even a Yasha build would be pretty important as well. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this Psionic Trap there. Try to get a double damage from Nivek with the 4 points in Iron Shell. And Jesse Vash, meanwhile, gonna be continuously farming. Gets up treads instead of Quick Rush for Battle Fury or Shadow Poison, Shadow Blade. And now Jay gonna be spotted out here by a bunch of dire creeps, gonna be chasing down, playing follow the leader with him. OD meanwhile gonna be taking a safe route here. And treads on him is not exactly the best choice because, well, like you can see, he doesn't have a lot of lane sustainability, and Joven now gonna go for the YOLO. Just gonna sit there. No, not a good idea. Now the trap goes off. He is very dead. Mel Strike, one more click. Oh, Soul Assumption, of course. Why not steal it up? So I don't have 0 kills at the end of the game. RR is gonna flap away guiltily, and TA is gonna be yelling at him in team chat. Meanwhile, top lane, there's a net here on a creep. Okay, Woods, probably your computer. I'm just gonna blame on your computer there. And Jay actually just survived that little gang there because of that missed net. And now, oh, throws out a stun here. Windrunner still in the acid spray. Gonna take a little bit of balls to the face. And is there relocate? It's gonna relocate out. Are you gonna bring Alchemist Ram back? Oh no, it's just there. So, very funny relocate coming out from the Wisp there. And now, let's see if Jay does get his Blink Dagger in short order, or will the TA get it up first? Oh, face boots first, so none of that shenanigans for now. Joven, meanwhile, has been dying quite a fair bit due to overextension and, well, not the best map awareness here from this OD. Windrunner does catch up a little bit now with 5 for 4 on her score. We're gonna check out the EXP graph, about 4,000 in favor of Mineski here, the Radiant, taking the lead with 66 last hits on OD and 53 on that puck. 48 on the Windrunner, being a close second. So Naga has transitioned into a support kind of role, where early on she did actually try and take some last hits, but now I think they'd rather give it to JYC. Get him up with drums, get him up some mech, and here we go. Visage, Familiars, they want to look for something. They are fishing. They probably want this little ball of light. So will they find him? He has no boots right now. He's going to try and just rely on Tether to get himself out of trouble. And Park does come in here. There'll be a call. There's perfect call timing. Shackle shot will latch him there, but that's 2-man call. The song does go out, but he can't run. He can run. He snaps the call, disables the song. Naga disband. Killing spree here for Park here, and now Badburn. He runs on in with the Iron Shell. He wants to get a kill. There's going to be a Shackle. Shackles too. Light of Heaven in the house. JYC going to throw stun. Hits all 3 of them, and now Badburn going to run away. That's an OD ultimate. That's a stick charge as well, but one more right click to slow from the trap. TA will pick him off. OD finds himself in a tough position. There gonna be another Shackle shot, latches him to the 3 again, and now he's gonna be banishing up the TA. Wisp, will he be in trouble? Will there be enough damage here? The Tether tries to go on through. Windrunner unable to jaunt out in time. Now the puck is back in action here. 2 kills here for the OD. There will be a kill on Badburn as well, I imagine. Yes, stick charges or not, you will go down. Triple kill for Joven, and will he get some Familiars as well? Nope, Jay will claim both of them, and he's gonna be very happy about that. Meanwhile, Woods gonna have Mirror Image at level 1, Ensnare at level 1, and 4 points of Riptide. I tend to feel that 2 points in Ensnare would be a lot better, but he's the pro player here, and besides that, well, most nukish damage is a lot better for him. So now Joven, he's gonna pick up a Mechanism finally, and RR will have his Boots of Speed and a stick charge with 7-1 charges on it. JYC meanwhile gonna go for a full aggression here. I mean Light of Heaven. JYC has been playing an outstanding Windrunner thus far. All those Shackle shots has been latching 2 heroes to a 3, and well, just been doing a good job so far. Mechanism on OD, so he will feel a little bit safer here. I don't think Templar can kill him alone. Gets a free banish off. He does get 1 strike from the Psionic Blades in his rears behind, so he's not gonna be too happy about that one. TA still want to be playing a very aggressive stance, and now there's gonna be a silence here onto that Darks here, and it's gonna be a Shadow Demon Wisp kind of relocate. So Mineski actually making good use of this Wisp and just doing this kind of sick ganks with the Purge as well. Shadow Demon very good against the Darks here, and a haste here from Puck. It's gonna be very happy about that. He has Blink now. You know, a smoked up Naga. Visage did reveal himself. OD probably gonna be baiting now. There's a haste rune. There's a call. No, there's a pause. There's more spikes and more low frame rate. Yeah. So the Pinoys are looking good in this game. Pinoy is looking good in this game. Mechanism just to keep his health up. That's gonna be keeping his health up here. TA still eyeing him with delicious intent. Meanwhile, JYC is gonna spot a rotation from Park, immediately face boots himself away, and now there's gonna be another smoke. Windrunner didn't catch the back end of that, so he's not gonna get some 420 for himself. TA does get obsidianed, and now JYC, oh, that's a vacuum into a lot of damage for yourself, and the Red Joven on a mega kill here, and Woods could be in trouble as well. He does He does split up into his illusions. 18 seconds on that song. No, he gets blown up by the wisp balls. Oh, gotta get the advantage off, and a purge up on RR. Will he have enough time for the soul substance? No time for that one. And wow, Joven sitting at 175. He is gonna be tanking his lucky stars there. Mechanism is ready for him, so he could mech up his whole team here. Mech up your whole team, you get double the effect. Mech. Not gonna mech. So not gonna mech up there. Are they gonna go for a Roche? Nope, they're gonna walk past this observer now. And Park still hunting birds. It's gonna hunt that, blinking. Even just get one cheeky last hit on that tower. Now Mechanism will bring OD to full health. And has been doing a good job so far. JYC, well, despite his great shackles, has not been able to keep his team in the game. 92 last hits for Joven, 69, haha, for Puck, and 62 for the Alchemist, 62 for Windrunner. Alchemist hasn't been farming that well, but he has the Shadow Blade now, so more gangs. And what is this gold graph? 12,000 the favor here, and oh, we're gonna see a shackle. Don't block me, gold graph, and oh, a banish here on someone. And OT ultimate does drop here. Woods takes a whole bunch of damage. The Puck just snuffs them with fairy dust. Apparently they don't believe in fairies till now. And Bad Burn now still going for it. Joven with the sick dives, John's everything and anything. Power shot flies up on him. There's a Shadow Poison tagging all of them now. Throws out, stuns them all three. That is gonna hurt. There's a purge, there's a stun, and there's another John. That's a triple kill here for Jay. Jay gonna blink away, and there's gonna be a Shadow Poison. Will there be a fairy dust? Will there be fairy dust? Soul Catcher, Owa. Bad Burn might die here. Give it to Jay. Give it to Jay. Just give it to him. Yes, he gets it. No, he doesn't get it. Wisp, why do you do this? Geo not giving the ultra kill to stand in, or Jay. And well, Mineski here is actually taking the lead here, 31 to 15, doing exceptionally well in this early game with a little bit of snowballing, but a lot of it comes from the overpowering team fight they do have here. So Wisp, Urn of Shadows, as well as Magic Stick. Remember guys, if Mineski wins this, they will be a team to have taken the GEST twice in a row, so it's no easy feat as well with a lot of Southeast Asian teams. Gonna be a banish on Nivek. Nivek doesn't get it. OD just point blank shoots at range creep there, ending his life with 4 points in AWP, and figuring that, well, Astral Imprisonment's only good at level 3, so not gonna go for that full Astral Imprisonment there. So a little bit of an altered build from this OD. Very interesting to see as well. He could have maxed everything out by no, he couldn't. He could have maxed everything out by now, but he is deciding to max out the orbs first before the banish. So very interesting build here to see. Could use a little bit more research and looking into. Meanwhile, Jay does pick up a Mystic Staff. So he is looking really rich, very happy, and Shadow Demon does have a gem, so no funny business here from this Templar Assassin. And now OD is gonna go man mode, they're gonna go ham. Is he gonna go ham? He's gonna banish himself, just buy himself a little bit of time, and this is the setup I was talking about. Bad Burn in trouble, Coil, Silence on 4, that's a big vacuum, but TA, will he have enough time? So see, where is that song? Naga Siren, very slow on that song. Now there's a purge on Nivek as well. And will he get away in time? There is going to be, oh, he's going to get away in time. Templar Assassin box buys back into the game. He could be in trouble if he does. Dives everywhere. Woods will take an Alchemist Blast to the face. And Woods will get 2 orbs. And Jay will get double kill. And there's someone else dying as well. TA is going to die under that pile of dust and magic balls. And now the tier 2 tower will fall. And at this point, I would call GG. Mineski, they have, yep, GG. Woods calls GG. Game 1 ends in a spectacular 18-minute slugfest. Everyone just trading left hooks and right hooks. And well, like I said, MSI doesn't have any late game potential. They have a Naga. They could have gone for split push, but they didn't farm her up. They had a TA. It was supposed to be an early aggressive build, but in the end, the team with the carry, with the laid back defensive posture does take the game. Shadow Demon OD, a lot of banish, very good. This is why I did suggest the Shadow Demon in the drafting phase, because well, the banish threat is actually really legit. So alright, Mineski will take game 1. We'll be back here with game 2. Mineski versus MSI. Will Mineski take the second GST championship in a row, or will MSI cause an upset here and dethrone the Pinoy powerhouse? Right, remains to be seen. We'll be back here with game 2. I'm your host, Zanor. Follow me on my various social media, Twitch, Twitter, as well as Facebook. All of them are the same name, so go follow that. And you guys in game 2.